Hello guys, this is the Organic Guy and welcome to another episode of Organic Adventures. So our main aim for this adventure is to help us understand what organic foods are in your own perspective, in your own words. When the word organic foods are mentioned, what comes to your mind?
It is grown without using the artificial fertilizers. That is by using the organic manure, maybe from the cattle or the poultry farm, without spraying any chemicals. Sometimes we call it the original food, without any additives.
Organic food mnajua ni ile vyakula ambayo inatoka natural food. Kama mfano manure ya shamba vile. Na pia chakula zao pia hazina kemikali yote pia. Hazina madhara ndio tunatumia.
What I think about an organic food. An organic food is any edible substance that comes from nature that can be taken.
Those are the foods that are produced without chemical fertilizers, artificial fertilizers such as polyethylene.
The foods that are produced without the use of fertilizers like the NPK. And I believe this is the way to go in the near future because of the adverse effects of the chemicals on our bodies.
Organic food, most of the people do love organic food because it has less chemicals and it's less cheaper in terms of the output itself. Because the input itself, it comes from our farm. The waste, the feces of the animals, we feed them and we place them on our shambas. Then the food just grows and we use them. So it's less harm to our bodies.
Organic food simply means something which is healthy, something which is not contaminated with chemicals. An example of organic food that could go with fruits that have just been harvested, vegetables or any other food materials that are direct from the farm.
Organic foods are those foods that are produced through organic farming. Organic farming is whereby you don't use any chemicals, e.g. pesticides, herbicides and fertilizers.
And organic food is a non-synthetic food. I mean, it has not been produced in a synthetic environment.
Foods are basically healthy foods. Like this, for example. This is an organic food. Yeah, so eat organic foods, they are healthy, they will give you longer life, and you'll get to prevent diseases like cancer, etc.
Organic food is something ni kitu mzuri kwa wenye wanatumia juu inatoka direct from the farm, inatoka direct from the farm to the wenye wanatumia, so it's something good according to me.
Na mimi mambo ya organic food sijui sidarada.
Basically, it's food that's grown in a natural environment. So, like the way maybe normal farmers would put fertilizers or other chemicals to the food that they grow, organic food is just grown in a natural setting, no interference from artificial products.
Organic foods, in my perspective, is something natural, something that doesn't have any added fertilizers that are synthetic. It's something that is made naturally without any synthetic material, be it food, be it even the fertilizers themselves. They have organic manure which comes from the natural environment.
Organic food are natural food that are being planted directly, and organic food that are with some chemicals that they can grow fast. So as far as I'm concerned, I can prefer organic food because these are natural food.
Foods that are from plants and they don't have chemicals and they can easily be decomposed, like sukuma wiki, cabbages, carrots, and others.
Basically, plant-based food, and if I have a chance, of course, I prefer to use organic food than these other food, meat or
food. The food products that come from that maybe were planted and no chemicals used, like the inorganic chemicals used. In my view, these are maybe say food that were grown and the organic manure used. The organic manure, like the fecal materials from farm animals, then are used as manure in farms. That's getting the organic. We get the organic food from that.
Organic farming involves all what comes from living things. For instance, when you talk about some practices of farming, like the mulching, plants that are coming from living things like the plants. We also have the issue of the fertilizers that are classified into two, where we talk about the organic fertilizers and the inorganic. So when you specify, rather we talk about the organic ones. We all talk about the ones that you get from the living things, apart from the ones you get from the chemicals.
Majani ya maboga. Yes. So that's a sweet food.
Natural foods that are not manufactured in any other way, taken through the industrial process of manufacturing, making any changes of value adding, which includes chemicals and so on.
My understanding concerning organic foods, I think these are foods that are produced with methods that complies with the standards of organic farming. And when we talk of organic farming, we mean that it is farming without using these agricultural chemicals.
Anything that is not processed or that is grown without using the chemical fertilizer, that's organic.
Natural foods that grow without being interfered with biological technology.
I think organic foods are foods that are grown without the use of commercial fertilizers and pesticides. I think it's still organic if you use animal manure and so on for it to grow. And I would like to eat that kind of a food because then I'm sure that I don't have pesticide residues and any other chemicals that might come with the use of this kind of substance.
Those foods which are produced from the organic manure, like for example, I think that's the organic food.
These are foods that don't involve any agri-chemical purities or supplements just added to they just involve the living organisms.
These are foods that don't have a lot of chemical residues, and they are foods that are produced organically, in that there is no conventional way in which they have been produced.
I believe it's food that is natural, okay, that doesn't require much chemical in production. And I think it's good for the body, actually, and I don't go for food that use too much fertilizer or pesticides. Sometimes these chemicals enter the food and then they give you some side effects. So I do believe that food should be pure, using natural means to produce.
Organic food imetufikisha hapa.
I basically am almost clueless about what organic food is. I think it's a preconceived term used by cooperatives to make food look like it's different from the rest of us. Food is food.
Organic food means that you don't have things like fertilizers and the artificial fertilizers. Natural fertilizers that exist like the organic compost and so that actually is organic farming. So basically it's farming using natural means of fertilizing the soil or any crop husbandry or crop cultivation methods.
Hello guys, this is the Organic Guy, and I hope you're enjoying the episode so far. So organic foods, to me, these are food products that have been grown using a certain set of organic standards which vary from place to place, but at the core they work with nature rather than against it. So for example, in terms of crops, they're using methods such as composting, manure, rather than use of synthetic fertilizers and pesticides. And when you look at animals, they're allowed to mimic their natural behaviors. They're not using hormone imbalances and antibiotics. But so food products grown following those certain set of standards, to me, are organic products. We'd like to get your views and responses on what does organic foods mean to you. So remember to keep off Google. We want your raw, authentic thoughts on what organic foods are. And I think the one with the most likes will get a gift hamper from one of our sponsors, an organic gift hamper from one of our sponsors. So keep your comments coming. Remember to follow us on our social media, Organic Adventures, across all social media, and we'll pick the winner. If you have any questions, remember also to get in touch through #OrganicQuest. Get your question through and we'll be able to answer them at every single episode as we go forward. So till next time guys, be organic.